Well, I'm about to pimp up my ride, as they say. Yeah, so I'm going on a big trip tomorrow down a wild river called the Mississippi in Ontario, not the United States. Lots of rapids, 32 portages. So yeah, and I got this new canoe. I got this from Norcraft last year just to borrow because it's a new model of theirs. It's called the Clear Expedition. I think that's what they call it. Basically, it's their prospector. We can get this material in any model, but I prefer the prospector. 16-foot prospector. It's their regular tough stuff, which is basalt and Negra. But what they've done is they've created clear outside and inside. It's basically no paint, and you can see through it. So yeah, it looks pretty. Looks pretty. So I'm using the Expedition Tough stuff because this is kind of, not, I wouldn't say a replacement, but I wouldn't say it was a replacement for ABS. You couldn't get ABS boats anymore, and so they created this, and yeah, threw it off buildings and stuff like that, and seemed to hold up okay. So I think we'll be fine on this river. This river has class 1, class 2, maybe class 2 tech, depending on the water level. So a good boat for it. All right, so what I'm going to do is just spice it up a bit. It's a long trip. What I've done, I've got them, Novacraft, to actually put a new yoke on it. I prefer the deep dish. I think they call their other one the Expedition yoke. It's just more flat. I got bony shoulders. I don't have a large muscle mass, so I prefer the deep dish. Makes a huge difference, to be quite honest. In fact, I wouldn't carry a canoe without a deep dish yoke. And yeah, the other thing I did is I got them to replace the seats. Right here, see it? Oh, right there. And they had the lace seats, which is their Expedition seats. And yeah, I'm not a big fan because they give me a rash on my butt. It's called canoe butt. I don't know if you've ever had canoe butt, but I find on a really hot day it doesn't aerate that much with those lace seatings, so or straps. So I've got what's called the shoes or boot lace strap, like that. And I just find, well, first of all, they're lighter, so it knocks some weight off the boat. Not a lot, but enough for me. I can't carry a big weight, and it aerates more. More expensive though, right? More expensive. The seats are more expensive this way. The yoke, I don't know if it's more expensive. Probably is, but yeah. The other thing I'm doing is I'm putting kneel pads in because we're doing lots of whitewater. Andy's going with me, and yeah, you're going to be kneeling down like this. So yeah, on a day, calm day, you're going to be sitting up in the seat. But when you're going down rapids, you're going to want to brace yourself, get lower to the boat to deal with the rapids. And you know, we're old, we got bad knees. So what I've done is I went to his place and I marked him because he's going to be in the back and where he wants them. And then I marked myself in the front with magic marker. Before I did that, I cleaned the boat out of any dirt and grime and I let it dry for a day. And you don't want to put these things on wet and dirty because they won't adhere too well. Yeah, so I'm going to put those in now. And I got a couple other things I'm going to show you what I did to this canoe to make it more pleasurable heading down the Mississippi River like Mark Twain. Hook up your fin. Looking forward to it. All right. Right. Okay. Here's the mark there for Andy's. Take this off. Make sure it's all off. Make sure you do it right the first time. No pressure. Sticky. It's awfully sticky. Okay. So that's where it is there. That's where he wants it, right there. Okay. That's one. Where's the other? Sticky? Sticky? Oh, where'd the mark go, Kevin? How's that? Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, now the front. Watch it, Kevin. Let it stick there and dry. Watch it. Okay. Let's do the front. Sticky? Okay. Yeah, don't touch that stuff. It sticks to your hand. Okay, now where's my mark? Where is it? Here it is there. Getting ready for my trip. Put knee pads on. Put knee pads on. So I'm going to do some rapids.
Oh, are you going by yourself or?
No, Andy's going. Yeah. I got to do. Oh, Kevin, you better do this right. I'm filming myself there. I got to make a gap here because when water rushes in, you got to get it going.
I think the other one needed to go a little higher.
I know, but I marked it though. I don't know. Like that?
You're okay, yeah. Good.
Yeah? Let me try it. Here we go!
Yay! Look out! Here comes a big one!
That's sticky stuff. I'm pimping my boat out. All right, a couple more things. For whitewater again, I got them to put on a bow plate, a skid plate, and a stern skid plate. Puts on some weight, not much, but yeah, but it needs it if you're going to do whitewater. Skid plate would add immensely to the longitudinal, whatever, yes, scratches and bang ups and everything else. All right, the other is nothing to do with whitewater, but just something I want to show everybody here that I do a lot. I always bring an extra paddle, so we'll have 3 paddles with us. If I was going solo, I'd have 2 paddles with us. And yeah, if I'm running whitewater and all of a sudden one blade goes flying into the water, and I can grab the other one and get down the rapids. But during the portages, you know, it's a pain. So people will say, well, Kevin, I only bring a single blade because it's a real pain to bring an extra paddle. I think that's silly, to be quite honest. I would always do that. But what I do on the portages is I use these Bungee Dealee bobs. I can never pronounce them proper. And so I showed this way. And you can do whatever you want. I just love these things. The guy that makes them, Bob, I think his name is, he's from the States. I see him at Canoe every year selling them. But I noticed that Novacraft, the London paddle store, has them. And yes, you can use whatever you want, but I love that. And yeah, when I'm about to do rapids though, I would take them off and make sure that this is loose in right here so I can grab it quick, okay? So this is just when I'm, you know, portaging the canoe. Bungee Billy Bobs or whatever, I can't pronounce them, but yeah. I'll put the link. So that's it, right? Skid plates, tough stuff, expedition, because the other tough stuff is a little bit lighter, but this is more hardy, if you're going to hit something. And it's their 16-foot prospector. I prefer a prospector in a whitewater circumstance. I just prefer the prospector, to be honest, for everything. And knee pads that are fitted. Clean the boat, wipe the boat, dry the boat, put the knee pads on. And yeah, and now my neighbor knows what I'm doing. She's always intrigued. We're off on another adventure, are you, Kevin? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Right. Awesome.